Happy Monday. It is day after Mother's Day. Just wanted to give an update from the field at a house here in Setauket, and customer called about their Boxwoods, which we've done a couple videos on, and good timing to look at these, just because you can see these guys are all sorts of brown and yellow and all that sort of thing. We've talked about this a couple of times. It's a pretty devastating insect called Boxwood Leafminer. What we'll notice, as we talked about in the past, is you'll see here is the new growth. This is nice and a little brighter green and really undamaged at all. Last year's growth is just behind that, right here, which you'll see all sorts of little pock marks on this, and you can see the sun shining through it. And as I've shown in the past, if I split this leaf open, you will see all sorts of little let's see if we can get this here, sorts of little orange critters that are inside of this. They're little orange worms. These guys are going to turn into little clear-winged flies of the same color on their body. There's a whole row of these here, and on the side of the house you'll see the just all the damage is happening to this these boxwoods as well. Last year's growth is, very brown. These emerge in May, and the ones in the front of the house haven't emerged, but took a little walk to the back of the house here and noticed that all the ones in the back, the south side of the house, which gets more sun and things will progress more quickly, these have emerged. I'm not sure you'll be able to see this in this video here, but you see all little sorts of guys flying around. These have emerged from the leaf. These are the adults. They will only hang around the boxwoods, and they'll be here for a couple weeks or so, and their job in a short while will be to lay eggs inside the leaves again, and the numbers will increase greatly year after year. So the way that we treat them organically is to at this stage, when they have emerged and they're flying around, they're vulnerable, and we'll simply spray a kind of a vegetable oil mix just around the plants to kill them as they're flying around, and that way we minimize the chances of them laying eggs. This will have to happen for a few years on these guys. So we spray 2 times just because they do emerge, not all on the same day, over a period of time, but these sprays will be done in May, and then we'll recommend these customers get a compost tea or a liquid compost application to help boost the energy of these plants, because their leaves are used to make all their they capture their energy through their leaves and their photosynthesis, and a lot of these little food factories, as you can see, are just really beat up. So that's enough for now. Have a happy.